Hey guys, Taju22 here, and this will be the main event of the evening, and it will be NewfieBangaa taking on the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and both of these guys are relatively close in terms of the scoreboard, but I'm just going to tell you right now, from judging from the scores that I have, right now, I'm just going to say this. The winner is going to be in the lead. I looked at the scores. Someone is going to take the outright lead. That is barring a draw or some sort of disqualification loss from either one of these two men. But in any case, whoever wins this is going to have a lead. And then we still have a few more shows yet to come, but with that in mind, let's go. And we're off. And we begin with the world's strongest man with that arm wrench. And wow, look at the power of the world's strongest man. I mean, he just threw NewfieBangaa like he was nothing. Oh, but NewfieBangaa goes for a submission attempt. If he does this, no. But if he had won, that would have given him 5 points, and that would have definitely given him the lead. And a back suplex on a Mark Henry. I'll tell you one thing, that takes a lot of strength to do it to Mark Henry, but the Bangaa is just one strong man in every sense in the word. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. He's facing the best of the best. I mean, he fought the Undertaker and won, and he's fighting. Who else did he fight? I forget who else he was fighting. I believe it. Oh yeah, that was right. Oh yeah, that's right. Ezekiel Jackson. He defeated Ezekiel Jackson. He defeated The Undertaker, and now he's facing the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. I was just trying to remember who he took on, that's all. But right now, the world's strongest man, looking to make a big impression in this match. And a massive headbutt onto the Bangaa, and right now, the world's strongest man is just taking it right to the Bangaa. And an abdominal stretch, but once again, the world's strongest man gets out of it. There we go. And some back elbows to the world's strongest man. And an armbar to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Oh, but what was it? A shot to the back of the head. And a whip into the corner goes Mark Henry. And NewfieBangaa tried to go for an enziguri. I apologize if I'm forgetting my moves, but hey, I'm a little rusty. And the back suplex on a Mark Henry. Once again, that takes a lot of strength to do that to Mark Henry, but just impressive strength by NewfieBangaa. But right now, an abdominal stretch onto... Well, never mind, onto NewfieBangaa as he gets out of that predicament. Oh, and a backbreaker right to not the Undertaker. I'm so used to saying that. A backbreaker to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And another abdominal stretch. I mean, how many times has he done this? NewfieBangaa, I mean. Oh, and another massive headbutt to the back of the head of NewfieBangaa. And some back elbows to Mark Henry. And a chop block to the world's strongest man. And a whip into the corner goes NewfieBangaa. And NewfieBangaa. Whoa! What strength did. Oh, don't tell me. Wow, that is incredible. Is he going to do this? Really? Wow! 3 amigos, 3 suplexes on a Mark Henry. That takes a lot of strength to do just one, but to do 3 of them, that is amazing, folks. I mean, it's reasons like that that made the Bangaa the champion that he was before he was wrongfully screwed. All thanks to Justin Bieber. I'm surprised he didn't come out before the match, but hey, I guess when you're taking on the world's strongest man, does he really need help? Oh, but Mark Henry broke out of that full Nelson, and a whip into the corner goes NewfieBangaa. Oh, and a kick right to the head of Mark Henry. And Mark Henry just shoved him off with his big foot. And an enziguri, but he missed. Oh, but an elbow back knuckle onto Mark Henry. And Bangaa with those huge shots, although right now Henry just trading him shot for shot, and and another massive slam on a NewfieBangaa. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, how many times has Bangaa been picked up and slammed, only for Bangaa to be able to do the same thing to Mark Henry. And wait a minute. A roundhouse kick onto Mark Henry, and this could do it. And, okay, now he's going to go for the cover. Oh, but a rope break, too close to the ropes, and that might have saved Mark Henry for the time being. And a whip into the corner goes the world's strongest man. And a sleeper slam to the world's strongest man. And a whip into the corner goes NewfieBangaa, and that splash in the corner. I mean, he got all of it, but I don't think he got enough, really. And a knee right to the head of the world's strongest man. Oh, but a hammerlock right to the Bangaa. Whoa, and a super hip toss on Mark Henry. And a full Nelson to Mark Henry. But really, you're not gonna be able to submit Mark Henry in a full Nelson that easily. And a tie-up, which goes to the world's strongest man. And an elbow right to the top of the head. And another abdominal stretch on the world's strongest man. Oh, but another hip toss. And Mark Henry just going right after him. And a whip into the corner, or a whip into the ropes rather. And an elbow back knuckle onto the world's strongest man. I'll tell you one thing, we've gone 8 minutes between these two, and so far these two have not let up. And a couple of right hands to the world's strongest man. I mean, that's the best way to attack him. You got to go straight at him and not let him, just not let him do what he does best. That is just beat the crap out of you. You got to beat him before he beats you. 1, 2, 3. And the Bangaa wins again. That is his 3rd straight victory, and for Mark Henry, that is his first loss. But congratulations to the Bangaa. I'll tell you one thing, the Bangaa is on a roll, folks. I just wonder if anybody can stop him. I highly doubt it. And wait, what the hell? Justin Bieber and Sheamus? What the hell is going on here? Wow, Sheamus and Justin Bieber? What the hell is going on here? Folks, I'm at a loss for words. I mean, folks, I can't even speak right now, but as bad as Justin Bieber has been to NewfieBangaa, now you want to bring in Sheamus into the mix? Wow. And here I thought it was bad enough, but it's pretty obvious now that the Banga is a marked man. I mean, I'm not sure why Sheamus is involved, but I have a feeling that this whole thing is this whole thing between the Banga and Justin Bieber has just really escalated into a 2-on-1 beating. And there's not really much the Banga can do about it. I mean, he's part of the Bound for Glory tournament, and until his commitment has been fulfilled, he's probably not. He won't be able to request a match against Bieber or even Sheamus, for that matter. But any way you slice it, it's only going to get worse as far as the Banga is concerned before it can ever get better. But folks, stay tuned for the next our next show. This is Deju22 signing off. Have a good day, and Justin Bieber, you will suffer what you have caused NewfieBangaa to suffer. You will suffer worse than what NewfieBangaa is suffering right now. I assure you that. As for everybody else, have a good night, everybody.